video, hold on. This video is titled Shams Details on Why the Mavericks Traded Luka Dončić to the Lakers for Anthony Davis. Let's see, bro, because I don't know no details, bro. I just know that Anthony Davis got traded.
Kevin Connors, Amina Smith here with you, and just a blockbuster.
All right, this is a blockbuster trade,
right
though.
Now. In the wee hours
this
of
has
the
to be the
Sunday
craziest trade that has ever happened in NBA history.
An absolute blockbuster mega trade,
especially at
involving
random.
Two of the biggest superstars in all of the NBA. We told you the two biggest names. Here's the complete deal, and Shams saying yes.
Okay, so the Lakers got Luka Dončić, Max Kleber, Marquise Morris again. Then the Mavericks got Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a 2029 LA first round pick. And then the Jazz got Jalen Hood, 2025 Clippers second round pick, and 2025 Mavericks second round pick.
Yes, this is real because it didn't feel like it.
All right, how do y'all feel about this trade? Truth be told, I feel like it's a win on the Mavericks side, because the Mavericks actually have a very good guard system, right? So they actually do have Kyrie Irving. They actually do have another guard that can come off the bench. I forgot exactly who it was. But then they're getting the addition of Anthony Davis and Max Christie. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good trade. As much as y'all might not think, that is a good trade. Right, Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving. Oh my God, I could imagine the motherfucking pick and rolls, the pick and lobs. Right, and then it's kind of weird on the Lakers side. I could kind of see where they're going with it though, because they're relying on their center. Right, their center. Hold on, we're gonna look at it real quick. Right. They're relying on, hold on, after trade. I need their roster. So, there's their roster. They're relying on, where is he at? Christian Wood and Jackson Hayes. I'm not going to lie, that's not bad players to rely on. But I just don't know if they can make up for the big loss that they took for Anthony Davis, though. Anthony Davis was averaging pretty good stats this year, if I'm not mistaken, right? He definitely was. He was averaging very good stats. Hold on. Right? Anthony Davis is averaging 26, 12, 3. 26, 12, and 3. As a big, though. I ain't gonna lie, that was a very great stat line for a big. Especially in 2025. Right? What is Luka averaging? I know Luka was injured. He's 28, 8, 7, or 8. But then this kind of makes me conflicted because playing with LBJ 24, 7, and 9. So would they kind of have LeBron playing like a point guard role? But it don't make sense, like size-wise. They got Rudy Hachimura. And then who else do they have? They got the Lakers also have AK, right? Or AR? They still got AR. Yeah. They still got AR. And Gabe Vincent actually not bad. But they looking for a better performance out of Jackson Hayes. I'm not going to lie.
Dallas sending Luka Dončić, Maxi Kleber, and Marquise Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers' first-round pick in 2029.
Yo, the Lakers getting... Yo, if you guys are new, make sure y'all hit that follow button. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all turn on post notifications and like the video.
News is Anthony Davis to the Dallas Mavericks. And we bring in Shams Charania, who broke this trade, and the internet. Shams, how did this deal materialize?
This deal materialized in the shadows. This came out of nowhere. This is maybe the most stunning trade, definitely that I've been a part of in recent NBA history, as far as it was never clearly out there. And you saw two teams in Rob Pelinka with the Lakers, Dallas Mavericks. Nico Harrison there doing this deal. And I'm told Luka Dončić, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, the players, coaches, a lot of people on both sides with the Mavericks and Lakers had no idea. I can assuredly tell
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
in fact, LeBron James had
That's
no
gonna mess
idea
me
this
up,
was
though.
coming. Anthony Davis had no idea this was coming. I'm told Luka Dončić is still stunned about this trade, but when you look at the totality of what just occurred, Luka
I mean,
Dončić
I would be
is a
surprised too.
25-year-old, like you said,
I'm your superstar. I would be surprised too.
star, perennial All-NBA player. He's someone that you think of as untouchable, as a guy that's never going to be traded. I'm told that the Mavericks actually approached the Lakers and offered Luka Dončić a few days ago in a trade. Very recently, the Mavericks went out. They knew exactly who they wanted. They wanted Anthony Davis. That's the player that if they were ever going to trade Luka Dončić, if this was even a thought that was going to cross their mind, it was for AD. And so the Mavericks called the Lakers, offered Luka Dončić, and that's when the Lakers had to huddle internally. They've never offered Anthony Davis ever in a trade. But
for Luka, I'm not gonna lie, that's a superstar going into the future.
Rob Pelinka and that organization, they had to meet, and it's Luka Dončić at the end of the day. And they went out, and he's a 25-year-old player for the next decade. You can look at him as the face of your franchise. And on the other side, with the Mavericks, you have someone who's 31. He's in the prime of his career. He wants to win a championship now. Anthony Davis does. And you pair him with Kyrie Irving, who he's friends with and close with. Jason Kidd coached him on the 2020 championship Lakers. Jared Dudley, there's other members of that coaching staff that he's very close with. And Nico Harrison, he has a relationship with through Nike. So
his dynamic, his friendship dynamic is stronger.
But
in
this coming
Dallas
right now, it's the most stunning trade that I've definitely been a part of.
Shubs, I got to backtrack for a minute here. Anthony Davis is 31. He's been in the league 12, 13 years. He's a superstar. But Luka Dončić is 25 years old and a perennial MVP candidate who you could make a case has not even hit the prime of his career. Why move him?
I think a few
I don't
factors.
know.
He's going to be super max
actually
eligible coming up. In this upcoming
That's probably
summer,
why. It's probably the
a
money.
massive extension.
Dallas probably
We have
can't
seen
pay that bread.
Luka Dončić over the last few years deal with injuries.
Probably, right?
There's been a lot made about his conditioning and how he is, but that's something the Mavericks have had to manage and handle year after year. But at the end of the day, he is Luka Dončić. He is a stud in every way, and that's why it is certainly fascinating that the Mavericks ended up deciding to trade him. But this is clearly something that they feel Anthony Davis is better suited for this team to win a championship. They just lost Derek Lively for an extended period of time, potentially the next 3 months. They lost Maxi Kleber to a fracture in his foot.
This shit is
he was a part
crazy,
of this
bro.
So you have a clear need at the big spot.
You want to know something? I saw something on Twitter, and they said fans predicted that Luka Dončić and LeBron James will be teammates in 2025. Like, I wish I could find it. I need to find that tweet, but it's crazy, bro. The fact that Luka's on the Lakers, now people just going Luka and LeBron spam me on 2K. They gonna spam me on 2K, bro. And them acquiring Luka don't mean that they're gonna win a championship this year. I'm not gonna lie. That's not what that means.
Kyrie Irving in a trade
They still fighting injuries and stuff like that.
Himself for a massive deal coming up this summer. He's got a player option. So when you think about team building, was having potential when you look at it, Kyrie Irving, Luka Dončić, maybe very similar players. What this team was missing was having that dominant 1A, 1B co-star big man. And at the end of the day, in the NBA, we saw LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they won a championship. Usually when you have a couple bigger players, you have a chance to win. When you have two guards leading the way, clearly the Mavericks feel Anthony Davis is better suited to help them win a championship.
Anthony Davis is a very solid pickup.
It's a 10
for
on the
Dallas.
Richter scale tonight in the NBA.
I loved
Anthony
Davis,
breaking
though.
the news and being with us tonight on SportsCenter.